Hello, I am Wallas, the Polish toy guy. Today I'm going to show you how to transform classic Ultra Magnus and City Commander Armour from Fans Project. So let's begin. Let's begin by splitting apart the trailer and the cab. And let's start with Ultra Magnus. First, we take off his guns, the pipes and the roof. It's quite similar to classic Optimus Prime since they are the same mold. Now we spin the feet into the right position. Then we flip around these panels on the sides. Now we have to split the back from the front and pull the legs down like this. Flip out the kneecaps. Now go to the front and split apart the front section with these sides becoming separate panels, so we are pulling them to the sides like this. Now we have to spin out the rest of the wall like this and spin it inwards again to form the first part of the arms. Now we straighten the forearms up as well as the hands. We do that on both sides. Now we pull them to the sides so we can spin the whole section freely. But first we have to spin the arms around again. Collapse these panels so they form side armor for the forearms, like this. And let's repeat this action on the other side. Spin around. Collapse. Collapse again. Spin around this panel. And the arms are pretty much done. Now we have to go to the back of the robot mode and flip this down to have the space to take out the head. Now we collapse this like this to form a straight back. And now the fun part, we spin the upper torso around like this. We're almost done. Now we have to take this up again to flip the grill up so we can collapse the front bender or bumper like this. We pull this back down again. We're done with the back. So now we position the arms like so and split the legs, and Ultra Magnus is ready. Oh well, we can also transform his weapons. So we first pull together the sides of the roof like this. We then spin around the center and flip out the tip of the barrel. And one gun is ready. Let's take a look at the pipes. First we flip out the inner parts. Like this, yeah. It's easy to forget about these things. So we flip them out with your fingernails. I hope you got them. Now we flip this together and flip out this stock. Now both guns are ready, and so this toy is fully transformed. Now let's transform the trailer, the City Commander Armour. First we have to split it into the 3 main transformation blocks, and we release the first one by pulling up these tabs on the back. This will allow us to remove the entire roof. So we pull it away and leave it to the side for now. Now we get our hands on these panels on the lower sides. We click them out on both sides. And this will allow us to slide out the main section, which is the gun. And now we have our main 3 transformation blocks, which we will take on one by one, starting with the rare one, since it will form the legs for the City Commander. First we have to pull out this centerpiece, which will be the crotch piece. Now we better split the legs apart. Click them out like this. And now we will pull this down. Now we go to the side and push in this panel. Now we can insert the leg of Ultra Magnus. And this process is not exactly easy, it's very counterintuitive. You first have to, well, it's not easy. You have to make it so that the feet actually lands in the gap between the parts, but so that the tires actually hit the cavity in the back wall. So you just have to squeeze it in somehow. This is not a very user-friendly process. It's doable, but not necessarily fun. But once you have the method, this protrusion on Ultra Magnus' legs will get in this part, and it'll make the rest of the process easier. You just have to wiggle the side panel into this hole in the wall of Ultra Magnus' new leg. It's much easier than inserting the leg overall. So we're trying. We're almost there. Almost? Well, yes, almost is the key word. And will there be success? Any moment now? Yes, we did it. So now we can pull the front panel up again to cover the original knee, like so. These two mesh well together. And we can repeat the process on the other leg. Let's hope this time it will be easier, since we will have some initial experience with this. So, feet first. Easy does it. Like so. Oh, and this has to be pulled out all the time. So we wiggle it in. Be careful. Third-party toys offer little to no spare parts. We had the first phase over. Now we have to squeeze the side panel again into this hole. Seems easier this time. Still not there, but quite close. Yes, victory is ours. And now we pull this panel up again to cover the second original knee pad. And now we can go to the back and accordion these pieces to form the heels. And we can optionally tilt down these parts, but now let's go to the crotch piece. We slide out the sides, and this will nicely clip over the original pelvis. Like so. No tricks like with Battle Tanker. The original toy does it perfectly. Okay, now that Ultra Magnus has a new pair of pants, let's give him a new tuxedo to match it. We are taking on the roof transformation block. First, we want to flip out by 180 degree these blue panels on the front, so that they are now in the center. And now we have to pull out these parts that will be the arm guards. They go away without a fight. And now we split apart these side bits, like so, freeing the hands from the main torso section. And something fall off. I'm going to fix it. Fixed. So now we can proceed again. And we shall begin with the torso, because it's in my hand already. So first, we open up the chest to flip out the new head for the City Commander. Like you see, there's enough clearance to do it without a problem. And now we can connect the protruding part to the torso again, like so. Now we can slide it on Ultra Magnus. Oh, the head is on our way, so we have to get rid of the head. So we open his back, pull this down, pull the head down, so now we have room for the new head. And now we can slide this part through the front, like so, and to secure it in place, we flip down these back parts, and now it stays on. What shall we do right now? Oh, let's give him new forearms. This is going to be simple. As you can see, it's not in the right orientation right now, so all we have to do is just move it on the wrist. and slide it again through the front. Like so, no problem with that. And repeat the action on the other side. So, spin the wrist, the hand is in the rightful place, slide it in. Okay, so it's not easy to aim when you look through the camera. There we go, we did it. So, now, logic would dictate that we take care of the arm guards. So we split them, like so. Now we have to spin them around. This one is left, this one's right. So now we pull this down and flip it 180. The same here. And now we just put them on the arms, sliding them from above. And we are using the clips inside the arm guards to secure them on their new rightful plates. And they click in, and with that we know we did everything correctly. And City Commander is ready, at least the main robot, because we still have to take care of the gun. Now, the final transformation block, which would be pointless. However, Fans Project decided to make a use of it. If it's there, let's make a gun out of it. So to make a gun, we first have to remove this black bar, which connects to the car mode of Ultra Magnus, like this. Now we can flip the walls 180 down, like so. And guess what? They combine to form the main block of the gun, like so. Now to secure this in place, we again insert the black bar, so it stabilizes the whole barrel, like so. And now the last part, we just flip this around, and the gun is pretty much ready. But we can already insert into the hand, and to do so, look at this one little interesting thing. As you can see, there's a diagonal cut both in the shape of the arm and in the shape of the handle. So what you want to do is to put this over the hand. There's a grip, you slide it, and now it makes a very stable connection. Of course, a connection that sadly works only on the right hand, but I've been always thinking that all Transformers were right-handed by default. We secure everything, and now City Commander is fully complete. Well done, my viewers. We've done it together. And that's all for this transformation guide. I hope it will be useful for you and that you enjoyed it. Now that you can understand what I'm saying, I can promise you there will be more such transformation guides in the near future. And until we meet again, stay well.